Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Fantastic Interviews. I'm with AJ and Alex, and we're at the, I think it's a Pacific Inn on Pacific Highway in San Diego. And I've met these fine people because of an accident. And you know, life goes different ways. It goes left, it goes right. And sometimes you run into fantastic people, and sometimes you run into a lot of assholes in life. And about 2 hours ago, I lost my phone. I have 3 phones, which I do my broadcast on. I was at Waterfront Park, and on leaving the park after doing my live show, which I do every day at noon, I lost the phone, and I said, oh my goodness, I lost another phone. And if things aren't tied to me, I lose them, right? So basically I called it and didn't answer. Went back to the park, talked to the sheriffs. They said they saw a family pick it up and blah, blah, blah. Came over to the hotel didn't help me out. So then I went back home and said, well, another phone down the drain. That's life. You know, I look at the positive in everything. You know, it's one less phone to deal with, but you know, it's a bummer. It's an expensive phone, what have you. So then my buddy says, well, track it. I said, well, modern technology.
Yes.
Let's track it. And we tracked it, and we came back to the hotel where I originally came back, where I heard the family might be staying. And then I looked at it more closely, and it actually pinpointed a close by room. So I knocked on the first door, and AJ shows up. I got your phone. I've been texting you.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So we're now friends
Yes.
by an accident, and you know, and I have lots of friends by accidents.
That's awesome, though.
One of my sayings as a philosopher is, life is a series of left and right turns, and every turn you make, you have to look at as the correct one. It was the perfect decision because you didn't make the other one.
Right.
So why even think about one you didn't make, right? So going forward, you have to believe that the decision to marry Alex was the right decision.
Right.
There was no other decision. She's the perfect woman for you, right?
Yes.
So when you believe in your decisions on those left and right turns, you get confidence in your decision making.
Yes.
With that confidence, you're going to get success in life because you're confident. And with that success in life, you'll be happy. So it's not about money.
Yes.
It's about happiness.
Yes.
I work for billionaires. I know billionaires. I know a lot of rich and famous people, famous actors and actresses, but they're not happy. Not every. Some people with money are happy,
Yeah, of course.
but most people
Williams.
with money aren't happy. Because guess when I had a huge yacht in the marina, 65-foot yacht, guess what? I had lots of friends.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody liked.
Everybody lives in the boat.
Exactly. You want to come down the boat and have some fun. Now that I sold my boat about 2 years ago, I don't get any calls anymore.
Wow.
Go figure, right?
Interesting.
So that's how life is.
Yes.
People are inherently greedy and selfish and litigious. So I'm on a mission to tell people, stop being that way.
Yes.
Start like you did. You tried to contact me,
Yes.
which is fantastic. I guess my ringer was off.
Yeah.
I rang it a bunch of times. I go, why isn't the guy answering?
Yeah, no, I would have had it, right? Yeah, I would have.
And that's to do the
I
right
honestly
thing.
forgot about it in my
See,
pocket,
here's what
yeah.
happens when you do the right thing for with no reward.
Yes.
Not knowing there's a reward behind it. See,
Yes.
most people won't let you in traffic. Had they known that the person they let in traffic is the one they're going to the interview for the job, they'd get it.
Right.
But by not letting them in, they're being an ass,
Yeah.
and they probably won't get the job.
Right.
So when you do things just for goodness sake, to be a kind person,
Yes.
it's called karma.
Yeah.
It comes back threefold. So now you guys are probably the first time you've been interviewed.
Yes.
This is going to go around the world. It's going to be in my archives because you guys did the right thing, the
That's awesome.
kind thing. And you guys look like you're happy, right?
Yes.
You know, you may not have a lot of money, but you guys have love.
Yes.
You know, most people would trade love and health for all their money. I know a lot of rich people,
Yeah.
and all that brings is unhappiness because everyone wants something from you.
Exactly.
Oh, and the last thing you want to do if you have money is tell anyone you have money.
Yeah.
That part. Did you get your stimulus?
Nope.
Exactly.
I didn't get anything.
Now, for fun, I always tell people if you win the lottery, the first thing you got to do is call everyone you know and ask to borrow $1,000,
Oh, that's good.
right? And everyone's going to say no.
Yeah.
And when they hear that you won the lottery, guess what they're going to do?
Wow.
They're going to ask for you for money.
Yeah.
When we win the
Or they're
lottery.
gonna be like,
So when you win the lottery,
Remind me that.
now, unfortunately, all the poor people play the lottery. The rich people don't play the lottery because the odds are pretty ridiculous, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I want you guys to follow my channel.
Definitely.
I want you guys to be ambassadors. I have 255 ambassadors
Wow.
in 41 countries around the world. And But I don't want 255 ambassadors. I want 255 million
Yes.
ambassadors or 2.5 billion ambassadors. These are people that let you in traffic, open doors for people, call you when they found your phone,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So, when we start being kind, and that's the best four-letter word on the planet, good is the worst one. Don't be good, be fantastic.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Fantastic.
Yes.
Try it. Look at each other right now and say, I am fantastic.
I am fantastic.
So are you.
How does,
Aw, thank you.
how does that feel?
Good.
Do you feel a difference?
Yes.
Everyone says, I'm good when they're asked, don't they?
Yes.
When someone says, how are you? They say, I'm good and how are you? Right?
Yes.
See how different it felt to say that? Teach your children. Do you have children?
Yes.
What ages?
9 months, 4, 10, and 12, and 8.
Wow, that's a gang. So teach these children to never say the word good again.
Yeah.
Don't say have a good day. Don't say you guys are doing a good job. Don't say when.
Have an extravagant.
No,
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Day, yes.
Whenever they ask them every night, how are you? And force them to learn how to say, I am fantastic.
Yes.
Because here's what's going to happen. It's going to build their self-esteem, their confidence. They're going to live longer. Because when you say the word fantastic, it reduces your stress. Because the endorphins, the dopamine and the serotonin are released when you smile. And the word fantastic, say it again.
Fantastic.
It makes you smile. Isn't it fantastic? And the word means unimaginably good and beautiful.
Yes.
So I want to thank you guys for doing the fantastic thing by trying to get a hold of me.
Yes.
It's amazing that the technology today,
Yeah.
Yes.
it tracks you. It tracks your ass.
Yeah,
It's like,
for sure. For sure.
It's amazing.
Because immediately was like, oh, I do have his, like I felt, but I was like, no, I was trying to,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have seen it, I would have pulled it out of my pocket and been like, oh yeah, because I think maybe the person had text back.
Yeah.
I don't know who I text.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
somebody.
But I'm happy to have met you.
Yes,
And I
me
want
too.
you guys to be ambassadors for me.
Got you.
And teach your children. The most important thing is to be a good parent. See, I even said good. Shoot me, because I don't
Fantastic
want
parent.
to be a fantastic parent,
Yes.
and that's giving your life until they're grown, and when you can go off on your own. Now, this is a young man that said, "Track your phone."
Yeah, good idea.
Thanks to you, I met
Good
these two
idea.
fantastic people.
Yes. Yes.
Technology,
Yes.
it's amazing.
It is.
But we can't let the greed and the technology take advantage of us. We've
Yes.
got to start getting down to earth and being and loving our families and our friends. So now one of the things I want to leave you with is, I think when they said social distancing, it's completely erroneous. It's completely wrong. You don't want to be socially distant from your family, your loved ones, friends, or
Yes.
even strangers.
Yes.
You want to be physically distant.
Thank you.
They got it completely wrong, and
Yes.
every country is saying that same
Social distancing.
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So down with social distancing, up with physical.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we have to be afraid of our lives
Yeah.
to talk to someone this close.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah, honestly, it hadn't even crossed my mind till you said so. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What's that?
See, everybody, the news is telling everybody to live in fear.
Yeah.
But the majority of people out there, they're looking around, they're not buying it. They're
Yeah.
not seeing it, they're not
Yeah.
buying it as garbage.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
because
you
it's
know
the
what?
greed. It's the big corporations
Exactly.
scaring us,
Yes.
so then they can take control. And
Don't
and they
tell us
on the head.
Walmart.
they tell you to stay
Yeah.
indoors. They tell you to stay indoors. What do? You stay indoors.
Yeah.
Oh, the government said it. This gentleman here is a genius when it comes to human rights
Yeah.
and the Bill of Rights,
Wow.
and no one knows their rights
Yeah.
because they don't even want us to be educated.
Right.
So we know our rights, because
Yes.
if we know our rights, we'll probably
Overtake.
protest
Yeah, yeah.
and overtake,
There you go.
to overtake all the money people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do what our founding fathers did.
There you go. There
Yes.
you
We
go.
do exactly what our founding fathers did. If everybody in this country understood the Constitution and the Bill of Rights like I do, I've literally spent 30 years studying those two documents, studying everything that our founding fathers have said. If everybody in the country understood, if even half the country, a tenth of the country, understood those two documents and our founding and what our freedom and liberties really mean, we would be doing the exact same thing our founding fathers did almost 240 years ago. We would be taking this over again.
Yeah.
So
Very
so in
true.
closing, how are you two?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
There you go. Be fantastic. Teach your children to be fantastic, and have a fantastic life. Thank you so much.
You too.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say I am fantastic. It will make you look better,
feel great and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, "You are fantastic, yes you are. You are fantastic, you're a star."